I am them, we are. I am them, we are. I am them, we are. I am them. So we're gonna switch from. So go, I am them, I am, you are them, we are them. Say the names. Say the names, we are them. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? We are live. We are live. Yes. My people. Welcome to Poets You Should Know. It's yet another edition, and Nico ndani ya nyumba, like literally. So today is a bit weird because I have people in my house, so they're watching me and they're laughing, and I haven't even said that joke, guys. I'm that funny. Nisiwahi sikia mse yote amesema ati sijui nini ama nini. So yeah, it's good. New week, new things. Yeah, it's a good thing. So karibuni sana to yet another edition of Poets You Should Know, and these are really Poets You Should Know because, man, we've been to, I think, every part of the world. Okay, mostly Africa. Yeah. Getting you poets that you should know, poets who've been doing their thing, poets who are legit, and we don't have us here. Like, we go, it's 101%. We don't play with the featured acts. We don't play with the way this show is run. So you guys, man, it's been a journey since Corona happened. We couldn't do physical events, but we're here now, live, and I think so far so good. I don't know if anyone is watching yet. Najua maybe saa zingine naweza kuwa najiongelesha alafu inaitwa nini? Nimejiongelesha hiyo time yote. So yeah, welcome guys. My name is Goofy. I'll be your host for tonight. Co-host Miriam Kahunda ako on leave. You know, we know when you're dealing with celebrities, like you just have to massage their egos, stuff kama hizo. So I'll say, like, I need time off. Talk to their hand. If you guys still say so. So yeah, talk to their hand. Sometimes the camera unichanganya. So nikisonga huku, narudi huku. Nikirudi huku, narudi huku. So I try as much as possible kubaki hapa katikati. So you guys, man, karibuni sana to you guys still say so. So yeah, karibuni sana to this today's live. So niko pale YouTube comments. Sophia nauliza, yo, local man ni nani? Yeah, my username today is local man. If you don't know the gist about the local man thingy, is it's okay, you guys, I'll still use this camera as my mirror. So for people who are joining me here, for people who it's their first time, msijali, man. I do weird stuff on camera. Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Robi is saying, we see that you did there. Yeah, man, I am funny. I'm legit like that, Robi. It's 100%. Kama haushiki, shida zako. Smart people will know that, and they don't have to read the star by the, just like smart people. You also don't, your first name doesn't need to be James. So yeah, we're cool. So yeah, Sophie Mashere is saying, new week, new name, new hair, new beanie. Yeah, I have new hair, man. I died. Boy. Nilipaka rangi nywele yangu. You know, sometimes when kizungu inakulemea unarudi tu to what umezoea. There's a friend of mine who saw my hair, and then he said, life's a bleach, and then you die. And I was like, yo, you're smart. But yeah, I only keep smart friends. So if you are my friend, just know you're smart and I appreciate you. It's a new week. It's a new month. It's a new edition of Poets You Should Know. I'll be your host tonight. And come cow, we have to pay our dues. Remember, the first segment of this show is an open mic. And excuse me, I'm taking in requests. And today I have a special surprise for you guys. And you guys better be ready because this guy doesn't play. It's a special surprise. Even the people who hire me for this job, even my directors, even the people who hold this event, they don't know I have this surprise. So it's a big surprise. It's a dope guy, man. My friend. You know me, I only know dope people. So if I know you again, just know that you're dope. Yeah, and yeah, it's cool. Ivy Robi, you did what, man? Siku party, but yeah, it's cool. So karibuni sana to Poets You Should Know. Poets You Should Know is a poetry open mic that brings together artists to share, discuss, create, and showcase works that are meant to spark conversations and shift perspectives, introduce critical thinking, speak to the situation of young people in Sub-Saharan Africa and the world at large. And today, we have a featured act as a Slam Africa champion, a queen, all the way from Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. Her name is Shikkiey. She's a Slam Africa champion. And yo, my respects, yo. Royalty is in the house. And all the way from Ghana, we have one logo line. I hear people from Ghana like saying that. Make one logo line, two logo lines, three logo lines. So we have a slam champion as well, all the way from Ghana. The guy is called 100%, and I've met the two featured acts, and you know me when I say like these people are dope, they're really dope. But me sisemagi tu mseni mnoma alafu atawaangusha. Z, this guy can't fall you at all. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. Invite your friends. We are about to start, or rather, we started like some 14 minutes ago. So yeah, it's cool. Good to see you guys. I'm not seeing anyone, but yeah, it's good to see you guys. You know, we're dealing here with faith. So I'm just hoping like, yo, people are watching, so that by the end of this show, it doesn't feel like I was talking to myself. So yeah, so leave a comment, leave a question, leave a hi, leave a something on the comment section. I want to go to Facebook. Let's see what Facebook has. So in the meantime, you guys will you'll excuse me for a while as I switch tabs. So the moment I switch tabs, my screen goes dark. What you should know. Yeah, let me go to Facebook. Nione, what these guys be saying, because we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. For the longest time, I felt like the Facebook people have been neglected in a way. So yeah, Millie is calling me the Beanie Man. I think that's a name that has stuck now, and I can't do nothing about it. So yeah, cool. We are live now. So remember, guys, the first segment is open mic. So I'm taking in submissions and requests for you to perform. Do your poetry, do stand-up comedy, a high five, a mention, a shout out. If you want to just say hi to me or to the people watching, you can send in a request and then I'll add you to the live. And yeah, we can have a conversation. In the meantime, I just want to know how your week was. Is there anything new? What have you learned? Have you been lazy? What have you created? Have you just been there? Like, all those things are fine. Mtu asiwahi kupea pressure ati, oh, you haven't learned something new, or no, man, just go with your pace. That's for me, that's how basic I live my life, you know. I sina pressure mob saa zingine, because man, pressure mob huleta pressure mob. And at the end of the day, you'll be stressed, you'll be depressed, or you'll just start losing it in a way. So yeah, relax, man. Take it easy. And yeah, so today niko na guest, man, and this guest is going to give you a couple of things, like surprises, man. It's all good. Remember, today we have two featured acts come out. One of them is a Slam Africa champion, a queen, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, and all the way from Accra, Ghana. We have another Slam champion, guys called 100%. And we've vibed, we've talked with these featured acts, and they're legit. These are people who take their craft seriously. They have mastered their art. They have their voice, and they're just here to entertain us, shift perspectives, as our mantra is at Poets You Should Know. Just like, invoke critical thinking and speak to the situation of young people in Sub-Saharan Africa. So different perspectives, different stories, and it's a good thing. So washikadau, karibuni once more to another edition of Poets You Should Know. And open mic, guys. It's open mic. Too many requests. I've talked for how many minutes? I think it's 12 minutes or 10 minutes. Yeah, so too many requests so that we can start performing and getting into the groove. But then again, if you guys don't have requests, or you guys don't send me requests for the open mic, we can just get like straight into the featured acts, because man, these guys are fire, these guys are lit. So yeah. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing to you someone you totally never expected. Yeah. I met this guy in 2020. Sindio. I met this guy in 2016. Yeah, 2016. That was around the time I was dropping Misi Muzangu, and I was looking for a pianist to play with during my performances in Nakuru and Nairobi. And my other pianist alikuwa amenidate last minute. So another friend of mine told me like, I know this guy. We've been playing together. He's so dope. And that's how we met. We did a gig. So it's been years of just like collaborating, doing gigs, meeting out here, talking, stuff kama hizo. So ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one and only. Acha nimsonge. Sijui yes, sijui kama unaonekana. To squeeze kwa hii frame. All right. Okay. But mimi nitatoka. So ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Seymour.
Thank you.
Take it away, bro.
Thank you so much for having me, Goofy. All right. I think we'll just go directly to the music. I'm going to do 3 pieces, if that's okay. 1. All right. This is a short one for my mother.
You say a little prayer every time when you come around, and you just want to share a word from the Holy Bible, telling me, son, please take it easy on yourself. You are the one that I can call on when I need a hand, and I know at times it's never easy on you. Just let me know when no one is around, I will be there for you. Don't you understand? I would even hold you. I don't need to tell you how much you really mean to me. You'll always be in my heart. I will be there for you. Don't you understand? I would even hold you. I don't need to tell you how much you really mean to me. You'll always be in my heart. I don't need to tell you how much you really mean to me. You'll always be in my heart.
Yo!
Vibes, bro.
Yo, my G, man. Hey, Eddie Niaze.
Niko poa.
Welcome to Points You Should Know.
Yeah.
You know, when the pandemic started,
Yeah.
we could not host like physical events.
Right.
So we were forced to do to adapt.
Yeah.
And we started doing this live.
Right.
So we've had like featured acts from all over the world.
Oof.
Mostly Africa,
Yeah.
and it's just been amazing. So to have you here, actually, it's really dope.
I feel.
Yo, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my surprise to you today, and he's going to do a couple of numbers. You know those old people from church? Yeah. Today I'm going to do one number from the hymn book, number 352, and then people start saying. So he's going to do a couple of numbers. So yeah, man, thank you. Hey man, yeah. Your voice. Mimi ningekuwa na hii sauti yako man, singekuwa nashikika ile kidogo. Singekuwa nashikika hata kidogo. Ma, hey, Joe.
Thanks, bro.
So ladies, that is Eddie. Atakuwa anaingia in and then pops out. So man, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Exit stage left. Ladies and gentlemen. Today is gonna be lit because we have 100% all the way from Ghana, Accra. And then we have a Slam Africa Queen champion, Shikkiey, all the way from Kenya. And ladies and gentlemen, yo, asa tu kwanza niruke tu hapa. Nikuze kwa frame poa. And then tuendelee. It's just going to be lit. Yani, it's just going to be lit. Man, I'm so happy, man. Thank you. That song. We'll talk about that song. Your mama is proud, bruh. Mama is very proud. So, ladies and gentlemen, leo niko na energy mob because I am happy. It's not like sometimes you sina energy, but you know, man, like today is just like it's a vibe. So, guys, remember, this is the open mic segment. So I'm just like, send me your requests if you want to perform, if you want to write poetry, if you just want to say hi to me, if you want to do stand-up comedy, if you just want to be on camera and cry and release, you know. So yeah, send me a request and then we'll go live. We'll definitely go live. Yeah. So today I'm actually wearing an Arsenal jersey, and it's because we are playing tonight at exactly 10. So Sophie is saying at least you'll enjoy hosting this before Leicester thrashes your people later, man. Yo, man, we are Arsenal. We don't lose. We are not Manchester United. So please put some respect. Yeah, first segment, you guys. It's an open mic. Mniskumie request. If you guys have a request, man, send me a request. Sophie Mashai is saying Sauti and Strums on point. Nasikia I'm saying, man, you know, this guy is here just receiving his flowers. Like, oh, thank you, man. No. Sophie saying, yeah, let him do another song. Of course, he'll do another song. Just be patient. To kidogo, si sana. I don't ask vitu mob. Kidogo tu. Gashoki Mugambi from Facebook is saying, big up, man, killer voice. I'm saying, you guys, you're stealing a show from me. Man, isho ni yangu. Isho if I could. Anyway, ni sawa tu. You know, sometimes we live and learn. Kakusha, hi Kakusha. What's up, my G? How are you, my neighbor? Uko sawa? Desmond is saying, I really love your voice and music. Thank you, Desmond. Oh, I didn't know I have a nice one. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yo. Mesikia hiyo story, msee anapenda sauti yangu. But that's Eddie. Yeah, that's Eddie. 1, 2, 3. I can't see another comment. There are 5 comments here, but I'm seeing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th comment? Okay, what's happening on Facebook? 5 comments, but I'm only seeing 4. Yeah, but it's okay. Big up Desmond, big up Kakusha, big up Gashoki. Thank you very much for joining this live. You know, going back to Sophie. Sophie is saying, well, hata sijui anasema nini. It's the Malindi vibes. What you're experiencing is post-brocation. Everywhere I go, people are telling me about. Anyway, it's okay. I'm seeing any. So I hear that my I'm just checking to see who is ready. Yeah. So where do you exit from here? Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So we are back again. Remember, this is the first segment. It's called the open mic segment. A few comments. Ivy Robi is asking requesting a tumo wapi. Yo, are you taking in requests?
We'll see for sure. If I can, if I know it, I'll play for them.
Okay, sir. So Eddie is saying if you have a request, leave them up at the comment section. If you're watching us from YouTube, just leave a song or a song that you want Eddie to play. The same to the people who are watching us from Facebook. Eddie is taking in requests after his performances, so I think he'll just do one or two. So send in a request, and if he knows it, then he'll play. June Robinson. Hi, June. How you doing? Hope you're good. Mo, what's up, Mo? Mo is saying, good to see you, local man. Yeah, it's a new open mic, new name, new beanie, new hair. Just like, yeah, it's just new things. Yeah, new me as well. You know, I'm not the person I was like a minute ago. So, stuff kama hizo happen. I am having so much fun here, and we haven't how do I put it? We haven't even started for real, but we are about to start. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to perform, it's the open mic segment. I think if there's no performances, I think I'll just like close this segment so that we move to Songe Bele, and then I'll just text him. I'm talking to Eddie. So today we're just going to run this show with Eddie. So Eddie, you want to join me on screen again? we talk a few things before we get into our featured act.
Okay.
I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having difficulties here, like controlling stuff today. I'm being told there are people who are waiting to do the open mic. So, Mr. Director, just like send a text to the guy you just talked to, and then let them join in, and then we'll do the introductions, because I can't really operate. Cool. Hey, what's up, my G?
Yeah, I'm good.
Niaje man, uko poa?
Yeah, niko fiti sana sana. I can see you.
You can tell us your name, where you're from, and yeah.
Okay, my name is Kibet. I'm from Nandi, but my stage name is That's Poetry.
That's Poetry.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're watching all the way from Nandi. You're karibu sana to Poetry,
Yeah.
should know. And
Asante sana, thank you.
Yeah, you've been following this all along.
Yeah, I've been following all along. Actually, actually, there's a time I was on the show, on the live show, like from Nairobi.
Okay.
I've been, yep.
Oh, so yeah, karibu sana.
Asante sana, thank you.
Anytime you're ready, just tell me, and then you can do your piece.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's a piece I'd really love to perform. It's called Dear Shadow, and the piece goes like this: Dear Shadow, it's been let me start off again. It's about my shadow. You know all about the pandemic. We've not seen our shadows for long. So okay, I'm going to go now. It's about my shadow. I really miss it. Yeah. Dear Shadow, you've been my best friend for years, and now I'm scared of seeing you. It's been days or months. I don't even remember. You see, I allowed amnesia to live rent free in my mind, and I'm scared. I should let you know that I had to cut off my nails, and you see, my guitar is still gathering dust, and I'm always getting approvals from my best friend, the mirror. You see, I'm scared of seeing you. The last time I did, the love of my life left, and I'm not blaming it on you. You know, sheds took away your pride, and my room is full of loud silences that I listen to every time. And trust me, I draw a lot of I love you pictures from them. You know, my best friend told me that I would get my true love in October. It's funny. It's funny that October is ending and I've not gotten my true love. But I bet I have one. And I cannot imagine having me as my own lover because, you know, I'm not my type sometimes. Yeah. You know, it's funny how I it's funny how I'd ask myself to a date, then ask me to take juice, then remember how I could clear a full cup of juice and still ask for more, but this time I don't ask me for juice. I ask me for a movie session and I get it. I ask me to open the door, then I pretend to open it and shout open, then let myself in. Dear Shadow, I should let you know that I cook my best food 65 day at times in 17 days, and I love how I'm not letting it go soon. You know, I write my poems at night these days, and I'm scared that they're getting dark. You see, I miss you. I still miss you, Shadow. That's the end of my poem. Thank you.
Yo, 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 yo.
Though I'm
Man,
sorry, it was
October
a bit nervous. Yeah.
October inaisha and bado uko tu man. What's wrong, bruh?
It's tough out here, but
Yeah?
it's tough. It's tough.
Like can you imagine even screenshots are taken. Na wewe bado uko tu hapo.
Ni kubaya bana. It's tough. It's tough. You know,
But yo,
actually, it's
thank
my
you,
first
thank you.
live.
Yeah?
It's my first live show, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for this chance.
You did well. You did well for a first live show. You've been composed.
Yeah.
You're talking to us like the camera is your friend, which is a very very good thing. So thank you very much for sharing your pieces. And I won't forget the name. That's poetry. So when you come back to these sides of Nairobi, hit me up and we see what to do.
Okay. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for allowing me to be part of this.
cool. Thank you, man. Asante sana. Thank you for joining us. So
Asante, asante.
ladies and gentlemen, that was our first open mic segment. That guy is called That's Poetry, all the way from Nandi. And man, mapenzi ni kitu ingine. Mapenzi ni kitu ingine mbaya jo. Like kama hauna msee pole jo. If you don't have a person, I'm sorry. If you have a person, man, like all good. I can't talk bad because I have people in the house. Otherwise, ningeongea vibaya sana. Vibaya sana. But yeah, it's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, our second open mic is all the way from Eldoret. Is it the city or town of champions? Yeah, it's the city of champions. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Dominion. Dominion, hit us. I want to see on my screen right about now. Bam, bam. Dominion. Dominion.
Hello. My
Yo, what's
camera.
up? What's up? Yes, man.
Yeah. Opoa, I'm trying to switch on this camera and just give me a second. Chris, the camera imekataa ku.
Uko na mafans kwa hao.
Yeah, mafano wako na mimi. Oh, it's on. Thank you.
That's good. Hey, what's up, man? Niaje?
Opoa, how are you?
I'm good. How is Eldoret?
Eldoret is beautiful.
Uh-huh.
But as of now, I'm here in the city with you guys. I'm in Nairobi.
Oh, you're in Nairobi?
Yes.
Nice. Karibu Kenya. Welcome to Kenya.
Asante sana. Asante, and I'm really honored to be with you guys. It's awesome.
Okay.
So far, so good. Yes.
Yeah, good. We're also happy to have you here. And whenever you're ready, you can just do your piece. The people are watching, we are listening. So anytime you're ready, take it away.
Okay. Kwanza let me say hi to the guys. There's this. It's I don't know how do we call it. Do we call it a train of poetry ama nini? Fred alianza, and then I just took it along and we combined it to form something that, talking about the pandemic and stuff. So yeah, here goes nothing. Shout out to Fred and for inviting me. Let's try this. Who says the sails of our dreams won't catch the seas? Who says our yachts will capsize in the open seas of our quests? Who says we won't reach newfound lands to till our growth in pristine soils? Who says we won't live to see our long shadows? The naysayer says, but who knows if our minds are wise, or otherwise, who knows if our compasses erred in their directions? Tell me, who knows if our stars are aligned for our enduring legacies? Who knows if our after here is tortured or supreme? The universe knows. I can't recall how it feels to sink in the ocean of love, in the field of bone-popping hugs. Not sure if things will be the same again when it's all over. I don't think I'll be sane again, so let's sail again as we draw hope of the future from the pain of the past, the moments when even in our bars our spirits were elevated. So toast to the times we really hustled for our daily bread. Our Father, who art in heaven, look down and see how nations despise nations of our mysterious malady. It's I see a race taken back to the dark ages, while confined in their cozy cages. Tell me who's gonna tell the stories of the homeless ones in the streets in these glorious stages. Yet, in the safety of their homes, young girls still lack people to trust. It's no wonder pregnancies rise fast. Oh, we gotta fast. Maybe the gods are furious. Yet in the midst of all of this turmoil, as the common Mananchi toils, his produce is misused by you selfless ones who can't count up to 4 yet devour 8-course meals, your days are numbered. Does it hard to think of yourself less for once? You know the last time I spoke to my sister was in a 5.2-inch screen with poor network and even poorer resolution. I guess that was the only option. See her big heart in a tiny frame with the eyes that always see the bigger picture, still longs for the connection of ring and finger. And she says somehow this distance has brought us closer though. Because Mama's now working in the other room and the kids are a bother. She's silent though. Papa walks in wearing a smile, but behind that brave face I see anger, pain, and sorrow beneath the rage. And I see how socially distant he's become from us. Working from home isn't an option. Staying at home with us, for us, doesn't grant him the luxury of providing for us. And he doesn't look eye to eye with my brother, who wears a mask of false manhood to hide his desire of parental affection. Attention to the world events makes my younger siblings know more of BBI, IEBC than ABC. It's sad, but I see us rising from the ashes. You see, as the death toll increases, so does our hope shoot towards the skies. On our knees, we gotta bring an end to this demise. So to the ones buried under, sleep perfectly in perfect slumber. And the ones still alive, doctors, stand, fight for what is right. Teachers, be the light in this dark night. Parents, give us hope. It makes our anxieties light. Lovers, wear your armor, be the night in these dark times. Leaders, don't give us worry and fright. Please, leaders and poets, write. Media, kindly highlight. So we bid ourselves bon voyage, cloak our fears in wild dogs. Let's see what happens. Poke worry in the eye as we sip some tea, grab a seat. Believe me, the sunset is a sight to see. Board a ship and drown our mysteries in the seven seas as we have hope for the future from the pain of the past. And no matter how far apart the heaven sticks from the earth, I'll stick with poetry till death do us part. For he stands as my judge, and I stay as it witness. Dominion is my name, and poetry is the game. It's a rap like
Yo.
Moy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Poets You Should Know. When I tell you we don't have us here, we we bring everything we have, we bring all the ammunition. And mind you, this is just the open mic segment. And we have Dominion. Yo, man, you're such a storyteller. Huh?
Thank you
That's
for the opportunity.
man, that's a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yeah, we
Uh,
try, we try to.
you umekuwa typical Kenya, unasema ni kujaribu tu.
Yeah, tunajaribu wenyewe. It's hard, but
Ni life, si ndio?
yeah, ni life, totally.
Man, hey, I love your piece. I'd really love to see it performed again, so that. But it's the flow is there. You have a story to tell. You're captivating. So, man, nashukuru sana. Thank you very much for joining this live.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And maybe I can just say Tuesday, Artistic Tuesday, I will be happy. So kindly, my fans, I would appreciate if they would, come check me out.
Okay, Artistic Tuesday, that is the KTN morning show.
Yeah, from 7:30 to 9. Kesho kutwa, I'll be there.
So you guys join Dominion, the KTN show, morning, and then catch him, see what he has more. So cool, man. Yo, thank you very much. Thank you. Asante sana.
Thank you so much. Asante sana pia. God bless
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, this is Poets You Should Know, the first segment. It's an open mic segment, so anyone and everyone can join, and we get to listen and experience their art in all its forms or whatever they want to present over here. And yo, man, it's been a journey so far. Before we go into the next open micer, just remember that today we have two champions. One is a queen all the way from Kenya. She's called Shikkiey. She's a Slam Africa champion. And then all the way from Accra, Ghana, we have another Slam champ. The guy goes by the name 100%. And yo, man, you guys are not ready. You've never been ready. And I'm not even kidding. You guys are not ready. So for our third open mic, ladies and gentlemen, all the way, I know we'll fight about this, but all the way from Nakuru, we're being joined by a very, very brilliant, talented poet. She's called Robi, Miss Robi. Yo, Miss Robi, I'm ready for you. Anytime now, Miss Robi, I'm ready for you. Boom, boom. I'm ready. Yo, what's up, my G?
Hey.
Yo, what's up?
He lighting kindly signing. Wow. There we go.
What's up? Let's do that again.
Mimi sijakuja ku open mic mazee. Mimi nimekuja kukusalimia because it's like you were
this
talking
thing,
to
once you start
yourself.
doing it, it's very addictive. You know. Niaje.
Poa, how are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Uko sawa?
Mimi niko sawa, nimekuja kukusalimia. It's like you, because I was feeling like you have so much energy and then you're all alone, and I was like, we can't let a brother down.
It's okay. Weird flex, but go on.
You have no respect, sir.
Yeah. So, Robi, this is Poets You Should Know. I think this is your first time joining us for the live.
Well, okay, on live, yes, but I'm always here.
Yeah, you're always. I know, man. So thank you very much for being for being here, or whatever that means to you, for being here. You know.
Kuna madharau.
Madharau gani? Yeah. Live kidogo umeanza kusema watu wako na madharau. So Robi, anytime you're ready with your piece, you can just drop it.
No, I'm not performing a piece.
I'll be here.
I had not prepared a piece. Nilikuwa like legit, nilikuwa nimekuja kukusalimia na maintain the energy of the show, because I was feeling your energy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I had to reciprocate. Like anyway, then you
ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know people are single. Like hawanaga home. Ati nimekuja tu kusalimia. Kwani hauna mtu wa kukutext? Hauna umse. Hauna mtu wa kukutext. You don't have someone to call you.
Maze, nilikuwa kwa strong talking stage, talking stage, and then ikafail. Like ili flop bigly. So
defund the talking stage.
Niko tu hapa. Nilibidi nikuja Nakuru ni relax cause Nairobi.
Nairobi is one. Nairobi is just a big place. Hey, but yo man, Robi, we enjoy sana. Thank you for joining. But you can't just join the live and then talk without dropping 2-3 lines, man. Tuangushi atakani line mbili jo.
Ngoja. Sasa unaona najaribu kutafuta piece kwa akili. Kuna mtu anasema simfanyie piece yenu pamoja. Naikumbuka.
Hao wanajua kusema sana. Hao wasiojua kusema sana.
Kama on Robi jamani ni wako abando.
Mimi nimesoma hiyo point nikasema. Acha. Watatonga sana. But it's okay. So but Robi, tuangushie like 2-3 lines hivi.
As in natafuta piece kwa brain saizi, but anyway sawa. Alafu Goofy, when you come back please make sure maze Eddie ame play more music. I see tumechoka kuona sura yako in as much as nimekuja kukusalimia. Anyway, hi guys.
Check it man. Single people like you have no opinions, man.
Please. Wow, when do unaongea bra?
Please.
When do unaongea? Anyway, if the sounds of gunplay are foreign noise to you, and if the word cease and desist don't make any sense, this might mess you up. You see, I have walked into the streets in the light of day, and I have crawled back into them in nights when the darkness was so thick you felt it caress your skin. These concrete jungles have fed me with the green of the earth. Tell me, aren't I blessed? And yes, they could write a million stories about the few of us who made it out of here, but I do not want to gain the world and lose my soul. I stand true to the struggle. Power to the people. You see, these concrete jungles have taught me not to sweat with my palms or to fill with my heart. These concrete jungles have taught me that emotion is liability and that laughter is a sign of weakness for you who can't stifle pain. These concrete jungles have taught me that the only way to react to a man's smile is by the clench of my fist. So shame on you for trying to assimilate me. Tell me, can an alarm clock wake you up better than a gunshot? You see, there's a certain therapy that comes from pulling the trigger that cannot be matched from puffing out dope. That right there, that's the real adrenaline. Cock a gun and you'll know. And in the fullness of my element, I urge you to cease and desist in your quest to try and change me. These streets are everywhere, so no, you won't break me, chain me, cuff me. You see, I have been in systems better than your prison cells. They call it nighttime where I'm from. Hey.
Hey, yo. Yo.
Hey. That was so impromptu. You know that hunger the first piece in my brain. But anyway,
Of
I
course.
hope you enjoyed it.
I know you, so it's not like I know you.
Then why am I still single, Goofy?
Answer that question. Hey man, yo, Robi, it's just been fun talking to you, man. Umenipea energy mob. Now I see Red Bull. So imagine if you were Red Bull. Usijali, you can't end this friendship. There's no way you're ending it. So
it's like it's been 10 years. There's no way you're going.
Nick, I'm here to stay.
It's been a pleasure, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Goofy, as always. Thank you for having me on this live. The next time, please ujifunze kutumia devices. Tafadhali.
Devices gani?
Si ulikuwa una struggle.
See, yo, Robi ameanza kuchoma. Yo, mse director, ebu mtoe kwa screen. Robi, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, tutaongea. Yo, mtoe kwa screen. Mse ameanza kuchoma, man. Aya, amemrudisha kwa screen.
Mzee mna struggle nyinyi wote.
Yo, mse director, toa mse kwa screen. You've done me bad, man. Yani, umenicheza jo. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, that was Robi. Alikuwa tu amenipigia, but amenipigia. Like, requested just to say hi. These are single people. Single people hawanaga form. I'm like, yo, hey, niaje man. Ati nilikuwa tunakusalimia. You don't have someone to text. You don't have someone to call you. You don't. Even Safaricom are not with you. Robi, feel ashamed, man. Feel ashamed. Yeah, it's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Poets You Should Know. It's an open mic segment. I think we'll take one more. One more performance from one more open mic performance before we get into our featured acts. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from UK, this is where I bring in my British accent. I think it's gotten better, and all the way from UK, ladies and gentlemen, help me introduce the one and only Saf. What's up, my G?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Good to be here.
Man, it's
good to
it's
be
always
here
good
with
to
you.
see you, man. It's always good to see you.
Likewise, bro. Yeah, accent's gotten better.
Yeah.
It's gotten better.
The accent has gotten better.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, bruv. Come on. I've even called you bruv.
Bruv. No, we don't say bruv anymore.
What do you say?
Just say blood. You alright, blood?
I get you, blood.
Now we're sticking to Swahili. Swahili, back into Swahili.
So man, yo, Saf, it's so good to have you here, man. So anytime you're ready, Saf amepotea tena,
Yeah.
man. Anytime
Umepotea?
you're ready, you can just like take it away, man. Hit us, bring that piece up. No brav,
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. My nephew's just screaming in the background. Wait. My bad. Laid by the pressures of the wisdom, not knowing if better or worse could be destiny. By the graces of the lonely, we were stationed to the battalion known as Lover's Army. Breaking Cupid's neck left his body behind the altar. Changing the rules forever afters only last for weeks. The rest is tolerance and spiteful banter. Great sex, reputation, and culture. We made it to the brink of relationships and realized we were time wasters. Love is a selling point for diamonds and wealth. Children are a pledge to legacy, a stamp on history, an evidence of wealth. We were better off chasing bodies like lions for survival. Our urges are simply primal. Heartbreaks are vital. Never trust a chicken, watch your idols become rivals. False prophets worship idols. Watch their demons turn their soul cold. We were left with wrong codes. The OGs might have failed us. But for our choices, you could only ever blame as we saw each other's pain and walked away. The work was way too much. So when the moon danced on our grave, wonder why we hurt so much. If it was our choice for such, carry bullets just to bleed your touch. Silk sheets where I feel your clutch. It was all for socks and rolling tongues. We stayed heavy on the drugs. First party, you pop Molly. We were studying the drunk. We were steady hot. We were steady fucked. Staying punked. Fat belly, fat nigga antics on my belly humped. We fell in love over breakfast, brunch, and lunch. And for dinner, we settled for some pillow talk. That's one piece there for you there. I hope connection, man, stayed strong.
Yo, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some words in it. Hey, yo, there's this line you say that we made it to the brink of relationships and realized we were time wasters. Yo.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, you know?
Is that out of experience?
Coming with these real questions, yeah?
Yeah, real questions, blood.
Yeah, it's experience. Life experience is a bit deep sometimes, you know? So yeah, a couple of situations where you get close, but it's not the one.
Yeah. Man, you normally like bless me, and man, I love your work. You have one more piece for us?
One more piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Cool, hit us.
They sing songs of mediocre soul, selling soul for monetary gain. This is planetary fame. While I argued with Lucy, dripping Lucy, falling for the Reaper sister, piping her most treasured inhibitions prohibited to mortals, since I was morally inclined to be a demigod refined. I regained assurance, resting my ego by my lover's door. It was her goal to strip me of my pride, so her golden ovaries left me blue at 2 below. It was then I realized that sanity is a luxury for the simple-minded, and I'm not one of them. I'm picking pockets at a picket fence, holding a picket sign saying, F your mind and follow heart, aiming at artificial artisans partying with fake faces and bladed hands. And I'm feeling just like Solo with a belt by Ferragamo, doing what I want to, you know what I'm up to. With a stick of Indo, going loco, purposely perplexing personal perception with poetry. Scratching scriptures, searching scriptures, scratching surfaces sacredly. Searching sacred scriptures silently, sitting at a subway station stoned, grinding for my goals, grinding for my gold, gassing to the gangsters with the gestures for the goons. Guns are drawn, picture perfect pen and paper document my doom, and I'm feeling so good enough to remind you that I signed peace with my last two, and not my first two, because my first two have been misused. So peace, love, and unity, pledge it entirely, internally, for eternity. Thank you. Asante me.
Yo, bro, man. Yo, chill.
I messed up a little there, but
there is no day there's no day you've joined this live and you gave us a half-assed performance. Like you just bring flames.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
Yo, there's this line you say insanity is
all
a
I have-
luxury for the simple-minded, and you're not one of them. Bruh, you say. Well,
Sometimes you have to let them know, you know.
yeah, but yo, man, and then you don't use the peace sign with the first two. You use it with the last two.
First,
because
it's the last two. That's it.
But you preach, brother, preach. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're just
Thank
making
you very
waves.
much. When you come to
Thank
Kenya,
you for having me.
when you come to Kenya,
Mhm.
when you get to the airport, the first thing you say before anything else, just say the name Goofy,
Goofy. All right,
and they'll bring you to my house.
Unajulikana like that. No problem.
That's just say the name Goofy. They'll bring you to my small house. That's it.
Okay, next time I'm in Kenya, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'll come
Don't
out
say,
the
don't
plane
say it,
screaming
just say
Goofy.
Goofy. They'll bring it because we need to chill.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, we need to chill.
Next
man.
time I'm in Kenya, I'm coming through.
Yeah, please do it. Thank you very much for joining this live,
Thank
man.
you
It's
for
always a
having me.
pleasure. Yeah, cool, man.
Likewise,
Ladies and gentlemen,
likewise.
that is Saf, all the way from the UK. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about this. Is he said my British accent has improved. So instead of using bruv, I'm gonna use blood. So I'm gonna use blood everywhere. You feel me, blood. You hear me, blood. So our next point, sometimes I sit and watch this live after a show, and I'm just like, you guys sit down and listen to me. Well, man, you guys, if you listen to me like willingly, and there's something wrong. There's something wrong with you, and because it's just like foolishness after foolishness after foolishness. But you know what, man? We gotta get paid blood. Hey, man! Like I'm having so much fun here today, and so before we get into our featured acts, blood. We are going to a musical break, and this guys is we're chilling tonight. We're having a couple of rehearsals, create some new stuff so that when things come back, we have something. So ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the second time. If you guys missed this guy for the second time, put your hands together for the one and only Eddie Seymour. Yeah. So my genius, how's the show so far?
Amazing, it's dope. The poetry is amazing. Wow, this is amazing what goes on in people's heads.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So ladies and gentlemen, Seymour,
Thank you.
take it away. Blood. Right.
Life is a journey. No one knows how tomorrow looks like. When you find somebody, hold on tight. There goes the money. Does it matter how it is I look like? When you find some help, hold on right. So I no, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure now. I don't wanna lose it all. I said I no, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure. Now I don't wanna lose it all. Nasindi ukweli nimetafuta na ukweli nimetambua ya kwamba ni utata. Mapenzi ya watu ni kama ujana, uleo na kesho ni kama hawana. And it hurts for you, but no, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure. Now I don't wanna lose it all. I said no, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure. Now I don't wanna lose it all. 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 No, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure. Now I don't wanna lose it all. I said no, I don't wanna lose it all because of so much pressure. Now I don't wanna lose it all.
Thank you.
What's up, man? Hey, sure, man. This is the thing, yeah?
Good vibes.
This is the thing, guys. Today is just all about the good vibes, laughter, energy, man. This is Eddie Seymour. Eddie Seymour, we've known each other from
16.
my Lord, since 2016. Kutoka mwaka 2016. 2016,
Yeah.
2016, and it's 2020. 4 years later, we are here. We are doing a live, man. Mse uko na sauti.
Asante manze.
Man, uko na sauti.
Thank you.
But you also wengine mnafanya nini na maisha yenu? What are you guys doing with your lives? Because the one thing that Eddie reminds me about is when I used to sing. Like I used to properly sing.
Hey. Leo unaimba kwa live leo.
Aki nani? Nipe G string. Eh, chapa tu. Ah, yes. Yes, let's do this. Tell someone next to you that this is the moment you've been waiting for.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
This is the time.
This is the time
to love,
to love,
to laugh, and to feel things. Woo. Ooh.
One more time.
Tell your neighbor. One more time. Hey. I was walking the streets the other day. I was feeling heartbroken. I took a chick out and she said she has a boyfriend. And I was like, one more time. I was walking home the other day.
Hakuna kama 3 uko kwenyu.
Hey, yo, public disclaimer, man. Kuna matatu huku place naishi, jo. So, yeah, for people who thought I couldn't sing, man, nilikuwa na harmonize.
Of course.
Design, I mean, safi, yo. That's a good one, yo. Eddie, man, thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, Eddie is taking in requests. So if you have a request, drop a comment on the comment section there, and then he'll come do the third song as we wrap this up, and then take a request or two. And then, yeah, ladies, it's all good. So what I'm saying, ebu toka kwa kiti yangu. Umse anakaa hapa ni kama yeye ndio host. You invite a nigga in, and then he feels like, yo, man, this. Hey, man, yani, I'm having so much fun tonight, and man, yani, it's all good, man. So I hope you guys are having fun as well. It's good, man. That the piece I've just done is called yeah, Ikomdundo, in all the streaming platforms, Apple Music, Deezer, Kila Mahali, man. Yo, it's good, bro. It's good, bro. Yo, full key, man, imeimba, and I hope you guys are happy. Iko poa. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into the open mic segment, and I'm just going to confirm something. So I'm going to mute my mic kidogo just for a second, and then I. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am back here, and we're just having some fun tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first featured act comes all the way from Nairobi, Kenya. She's called Shikkiey. So Shikkiey is a performing artist, activist who uses art for positive social change with a wider view of human rights. She's a spectrum of different forms of art, and she's currently based in Nairobi. So that is Shikkiey. I've shared a stage with Shikkiey. We once did a concept event. I featured her on one of my concept events that I was doing. And Shikkiey is one brilliant poet and performer. And I'm not even going to try and say what. I'll just let her performance speak. And from there, we'll pick it up. Tutamchocha. Na pia kiwaangusha man, mnitext kwa side, wambia like, Goofy man, hapo ulituangusha. But me si mnanijua, so you guys know me, yeah? I don't let you guys down. Because if this is what is used to write, a pen tambua. It's a good one. Admit it. That's a good one. Admit it. Okay, so cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, anytime from now, we're going to introduce our first featured act all the way from Nairobi, Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, Shikkiey.
Hi, what's up?
Niaje msee, uko poa?
Poa sana. Sasa?
Niko fiti man, karibu Kenya.
I've been in Kenya. With Corona, where else am I going?
Oh man, college. I'm sorry.
Ni life, man. Ni life.
So yeah, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been chill. Yeah, just chill.
What have you been doing? Have you been writing? Have you been performing? How has the pandemic affected you?
I think what the pandemic made me realize is that I just needed some time to chill, some time to think about my craft, where it was actually going and what I wanted with it. Because, sometimes you can be like busy running and doing things, so you're in this perpetual cycle and you're not really taking time to sit back and, go through or analyze how everything is. So this pandemic has just given me some time to just chill, relax, think about what I really want and where I want to go. And yeah, I'm on the verge of like re-strategizing, and some new things are coming. Yeah.
Hey, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This pandemic, if someone ends up using perpetual in a day-to-day life conversation, who uses perpetual? Like, do you use perpetual Eddie? Like, yo, enyewe man, hii pandemic imekusaidia man. Like, tuseme tu kweli.
Nimekuwa nikisoma dictionary manzi.
Hey, man, this perpetual. I don't even know what perpetual means. Like, I'm literally Googling it. And I'm going to prepare. P-E-R-P. Perpetual. I am typing it on my comp. Perpetual meaning. So perpetual is a never-ending or changing, occurring repeatedly, so frequent as to seem endless and uninterrupted. So ungesema tu endless life. You just had to use perpetual.
No. Kuna levels. There are levels to this.
Man, it's okay. But we are really happy and to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, the last time I saw you perform was during a workshop. But before that, it had taken a while before I've seen you perform. So, thank you very much. You have like around 20 minutes for your whole set. So I don't know how many pieces you've prepared, but we'll just like you'll be performing and then we'll be dissecting it. You have 5 pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
Nipuzishe mkono kwa screen. Yes. Tume high five, man.
Yes.
So anytime you're ready with your first piece, take it away.
Okay. Dear God, it's been a while. And if there's anything our relationship reminds me of, it's the relationship between me and my father, and in 2 words. In 2 words, it can be described as distant and formal. I acknowledge that you are God. I acknowledge that you exist the same way I acknowledge my father being my father, but that's just it. That's just a title I feel you have, but don't truly deserve the day you decided to walk out that door, abandon us, and go live your life the way you wished. The day you decided to walk out and never look back, as if my mother and my 3 other siblings didn't mean a thing. I've seen you a couple of times with your other wife and your other kids. How you'd cruise around in your lavish car, lavish clothes, and had lavish retreats. Were we not good enough for you? I've asked this question a couple of times in my head every time I had to cry myself to sleep. That maybe if I got good grades, became a good girl, did good things, maybe you'd come back. Maybe you'd realize your mistake. You didn't. I should let you know that as a 10-year-old, I witnessed a couple of things. I witnessed mom's depression and how she'd continuously lock herself in her room for days with no sleep. I witnessed her anxiety attack every time we weren't able to keep up with the bills, how we sometimes lacked food, lacked clothes, and got kicked out of school because of fees. I've seen my mother cry. There's some things in life that crush the very core of your existence. I've seen my mother cry on bended knees, repenting for mistakes she never did, how she kept her ring and how that ring signified her dignity. Is it the pain? Is it the shame? Is it the burden? Is it the need to be wanted or parted? Is it the praise or how we unwanted? I wonder why every single time I come before your presence, God, I feel unworthy because you and Dad have a perfect way of making me feel this way. I've seen my mother almost die. I guess at this point, she was just tired of fighting, tired of wishing, of praying, of patience. God, we were patient, and it's been 15 years down the line. Where have you been? I notice how my dad tries to come back to our lives like he never left. How I'm supposed to be the bigger person, to heal, to mend broken relationships, to bridge the gap in between, like it's my fault to begin with. For once, can I be allowed to be a child? For once, can he come to me? For once, will you come to me, God, when I'm down, when I'm trodden, when I'm tired of the chase and the games? Will you come to me? And I know he tries sometimes. He tries to call and I don't pick up. And sometimes in the middle of conversations, I end the call because I'm in pain and it still hurts. Call it karma for the days where we used to call him because we had no food and he wouldn't pick up. Or the days where we were locked out of the house and he was in South Africa. Do you remember, God? Do you remember how we were the laughing stock? How we were the black sheep on the chopping board? Do you remember how you and I met and it was perfect? But I guess true love is for the chosen. God, do you understand how when I see you, I see him? And when I see him, I see you. Do you, God? Do you? Thank you.
Man, yo, man, like Shikkiey, that's not how you start a life, man. You know. Having us
Si tunaenda
laugh,
hivi.
it's like, oh my God. Oh. Man, and I think
yeah.
I think the piece came at the right time, because if you guys have been online, that is Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, the current conversation is going around deadbeat dads, and it's such an issue, because for most men they don't believe that once they have a kid, the kid is their responsibility. You're not doing anyone a favor by just like being there for your kid and taking care of them. You know, it's not a responsibility for the mother. Like, you're supposed to be there. Like, it's an obligation, because once you get a kid, that's it, man. So I think it's the right time, and man, that piece is very, very powerful and moving. And this is the second time I'm hearing this piece, but like now, like performance based, you know.
Yeah. It's funny how when I was writing this piece, I didn't write it. The intention wasn't for it to be about my dad. How it came about was we were talking with a friend, and they were asking me about my spiritual life and how it is, and I was complaining how I'm not really at a good place spiritually. Yeah. And so they kept on asking why, what's wrong, what happened. And the only way I could explain it was that God reminded me of how my dad was, like the inconsistencies, the promises that weren't being fulfilled. I just felt like he reminded me exactly like how my dad was. And I kind of was having a hard time trusting him. So once I said it, I was like, oh my goodness, you know, maybe I can write it down. But so when I was writing it down, it ended up becoming about my dad instead of God, because I feel like in that moment, at that time, there was so much similarities. And that's why in the piece, there's a constant back and forth between me talking about my dad and me talking to God. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think at a specific point, if people are keen enough, this piece is not as it's not inclined to your father. It's more of, let's say, a rant to God, you know.
Yes,
because
exactly. It's a rant to God.
Yeah, and it's really creative.
Yeah.
Like, the perspective is whoa, because I think you completed the piece today. Like, you did the whole performance. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. There's a line you said, like, true love is for the chosen. I was like, oof. Man,
doesn't it feel like that sometimes, you know, like only like love is meant for like these few people, the chosen ones? People. I don't know. Yeah.
And you know okay, I wanted to throw shade Robi, but I
throw shade. I'm throw shade kwangu.
No,
Amethrow
I
shade
wanted to throw
kwangu.
shade because
Oh.
alikuja throw
Oh.
shade too, man. But yo, man, it's okay. Remember, guys,
Okay.
this is Poets You Should Know, and we're here with our first featured act. Her name is Shikkiey. Shikkiey is a Slam Africa champion, and today we have the pleasure of having royalty in the house. You know.
Hey.
So Shikkiey, man, yo, man, I'm happy to like just see you and listen to you.
Thank you so
So
much.
yeah, anytime you're ready for your second piece, just like
Okay.
you know mathematics, yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't really good at math, but I believe I do.
Yeah, so anytime you're ready for the second piece, take it away.
Okay, sure. He was 9 years old, a young boy that looked up to his big brother and was always at his tail everywhere he went. His older brother was the only male role model he had, and having no father around, you can imagine how he felt. He was 9 years old when he first saw drugs and money exchange hands, and with it came the fast life of women and cars, parties and drugs, hustle and guns. He was 9 years old when the cops put a target on his brother's gang. Big brother wasn't in it for the long run. He had a plan: make enough cash to get his family out of the slums. Make cash, sell dope. Big cash, repeat mode, cycles, manning territory, and he still had to do this with this 9-year-old at his back. Designated babysitter. He didn't mind because he loved his brother, but he paid it better. Cops bust the hideout. Everyone's cut his left and right, bullets flying mighty high, and with 6 bullets to his chest and 3 at his back, he died. That day, a mother lost 2 of his sons, one to the grave and one to the law. But dang, he was just 9 years old. This life is not your own, and you're not in control. When you come from the places that I come from, this life is not your own. He was 19 years old. Big dreams, but a little chance to get out of his miseries. He walked his talk. He fought his wars. He was tired of seeing his mother cry every time she lost a job. He didn't want to enter no gangs, do no drugs. He wanted out the right way, no strings attached. So he decided to get a job. Anything that could save his situation. I should let you know that he had dreadlocks. Let's call it inspiration. He wanted, after the hustle and the struggle was over, he would become an artist, dancehall to be specific. So the hustling and the grinding begins. The learning and the struggling persists. But he still puts his chin up because that's how kings are built. One fateful night at 9 p.m., a woman was robbed at gunpoint, 5 minutes away from where this 19-year-old boy was. And the only thing this woman could remember about the person who robbed her was that the person had dreadlocks. So as the mob chased and this thief raced past this 19-year-old, guess who the mob caught instead? His life ended in between 2 tires and a liter of gasoline burning up in flames, pleading to a crowd that wanted justice with rage. But dang, the only mistake this 19-year-old boy had was having dreadlocks. This life is not your own, and you're not in control. When you come from the places that I come from, this life is not your own. Thank you.
Wow. Si ungetupea tu heads up basi tumalize nayo hiyo.
I don't know how to do happy pieces, Goofy.
Man, like you know ungetuambia unajua nini Goofy, man. Mimi hasa nimalize show because I can't even joke about anything. Sis, help a brother out, man. I need to get paid. Yo. There's
There's some coming, baby. Don't worry. Kuna yenye nimesave just for you.
I I have KPIs I need to hit. You know, like, yo, man, just help a brother.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Talk about love. You know, I can make bad puns about it, but we've had serious things here. I'm like, hey, sasa tutacheka, tutalia. Okay, so unataka nifanye nini? Niambie sasa.
I don't know. We can just talk, chill, move on to the next piece.
Man, this is the thing. I like picking up scenarios or incidences in pieces that like draw in perspectives, you know.
Yeah.
When those two actions are happening and the mob met the kid, like for me, I was just like, wow, man, yo, I'm saying your mind.
Yeah.
Hey. It's not man.
There's actually a story behind this piece. So okay, one, I live in Kibera, yeah. And extrajudicial thing is it's not like something far away per se, but when it hit home was when there was some guys who are in a ride, yeah. When you can be in a ride, you see your friends, you tell them, hey, ingia kwa gari. So they were driving around. Actually, the next stage, that's where it happened. The next stage, they were at the stage literally, and suddenly cops came. Remember, it's at 8 at night. People are still walking. Kids are still out. You know, like people were still around. It wasn't like it happened at night. It was at 8, and so the cops came behind them, and they blocked the car, and then they came to the car and shot everyone in the car. It wasn't like at one round each. It was like emptying their guns in, you know, like, yeah, at them. And the story that was going around was, oh, they were kidnappers, or they were drug dealers. But what I came to find out was that one of them, I think, was a drug dealer, but the rest of the two were just friends who he picked up. You know, like friends, yeah, you come in the car, we drive, you know, and then they ended up being in that mess. But you know, no one really cares, because if they end up reporting in the news, we shot 3 guys dead in Kibera, then it's like, oh, Kibera, oh, it makes sense, you know, like, oh, you know. And what made me really think about it more was one of the guys who was shot there. My brother knows him, right? So my question was, what if ilikuwa ile yenye my brother, like venye tu unakutananga na msee, sasa poa, mnasimama mna catch up, and then right at that moment the cops decide to come, you know, what will have been the story? You know, like they're going to say, oh, my brother was a kidnapper, my brother was a drug dealer, you know. It could have been anyone in that moment, but it just so happened that it was those 3 people. And it's so unfortunate that no one really takes their time to like really care about these stories.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, my screen just went blank, but
Wow. Man, me, I don't even have anything to say, because if I start thinking about it, it will just take me down a very like bad hole that I don't want to go. But it's very unfortunate that we live during these times where human rights are things that people debate about instead of just like implementing them, you know. People are being killed. It's not safe out there, you know. Like, it's just like every day you wake up to bargain with your life. And it's such a sad state to be in. So the thing I like about poets and poetry is the documentation of everything else. You know, it's the voices that we use to say these things, and it's a good thing. So thank you very much for sharing your story and for writing these things.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
Sasa-
again.
Sasa unaona umefanya pia mimi nianze kuwa serious.
We're coming
Nami
to the
sikuwagi
nice
serious.
pieces.
Yeah, so anytime you're ready with your card base, Shikkiey, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. If you woman cannot cook, then you are not a woman. No man will stay with you. You woman cannot keep a man in your pocket. If you woman shook loose your curvaceous figure, then your man is entitled to look at other options. Weigh those options. It is allowed. You woman brought it upon yourself. You should have maintained your figure. If you woman dare speak back to your man, then you are a woman trying to be a man when there's already a man in the house. So shh, no questions allowed. You do not wear the pants in that relationship. Know your place, woman. Know that you will always be an object, a person not entitled to property because objects cannot own. Cannot even own your last name, for it is given to you by your spouse. One of the achievements as women are to look forward to. Like our parents didn't give us names. They didn't give us titles that we can be referred to. Cannot even own kids because they ain't your kids. Apparently, watoto ni wababa, so you just become life giver. A womb that houses generations that cannot be traced back to you. Your name not worthy to be recognized on the family tree, so you become the roots. You do all the work, then later realize that no one will ever praise the beauty of a tree by its roots. And just because dowry was given for you doesn't give you the right to mistake appreciation for purchase, because you do not own me. You will not reduce me to an object again, that bitch from downtown, that side chick you want to get your freak on, that classic hoe from your music video. So understand this, that this is a fight for respect. Clap your hands and dance around this altar of rage, brother. You are about to be burned. Understand that this is Wangari Maathai on heat. Understand that you stand in the street of democracy with the rage of Afghanistan. Understand that I come to you with the heart of a priest, but with the fierceness of a gangster. Understand that the untamed spirit of Nelson Mandela, the vision of Martin Luther King, and the wisdom of Mahatma Gandhi just got bathed in my voice. And if you do not understand anything, understand that I don't need a man to tell me where or where not to be. I know exactly where my place is.
Yo, man. Shikkiey, if I cry.
Goofy, I'm sure you haven't cried in a while. Even the onions aren't working.
No,
Let me just do my work, you know.
If I cry, it's you owe me $1 million, Bob. That's it. US dollars.
That's a bit unfair.
You owe me
US?
$1 million, Bob. Yeah. You too, man.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'll make it happy. I'm making it happy, the next piece.
Watu wanasema kizungu inatembea. Yeah. So before the pandemic, what were you planning in terms of like showcasing your work, performances? Yeah, what were you working on?
I really wanted to travel more. Last year I had a chance to go to Rwanda, Uganda, Burundi, and I was like, you know what? That's what I really wanted to do, like a lot in 2020. But Corona came, and yeah, life happened, right? But beyond that, I wanted to also incorporate a couple of art into my spoken word, right? Because I can sing. I wanted to do a bit of singing in it. I wanted to play some instruments. So I've been like working on learning a couple of instruments and just seeing how that can morph into my performance. Yeah.
That's pretty dope. But I think now the country is opening up in other countries as well. So I hope in due time we're going to a place where we can freely travel and get to perform.
Yeah,
in different
definitely.
places. Yeah.
But honestly, what I miss the most is performing on stage. There's an adrenaline that you get. I don't know if you have the same feeling. Yeah, there's an adrenaline you get when you see the audience and you're on stage and you're performing. It's honestly, I miss that feeling.
It's a good feeling.
It is.
And to know that like a year is down without us having that feeling is.
Can you crazy, imagine?
Like a whole year is gone.
Yo, I really hope like Uhunye does something, because December shouldn't be spent like this. Honestly, you know.
You want that guy
unaruka tu mwaka kwa nyumba.
That guy never does anything.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
That guy never does anything at all. Huh?
Well, I mean, we can hope.
The only thing this guy does is steal our money. That's the only thing he does well. And I give him an A+. Huh?
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, our final piece.
Oh, we're on to the final piece. Okay. That was my third piece. So I'm down to the last piece, Indio.
Yeah, you're down to the last piece.
Okay. 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 So can I just do?
Oh yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, is a Slam Africa champion, a queen, ready to present to you a poem entitled.
It doesn't have a name. Toka ni perform.
And umewesi introduction hivyo.
Just leave. Yeah. Okay. So one day, when me and my friends went out to have a good time, I saw this fine, and I mean fine, young guy from across the room. He was 6 feet tall, dark brown eyes, and we all know the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And I thought to myself, my, oh my, the things you could do to this man. And so after a couple of shots and a breath check, I walked up to him and I said, "Hi, what an innocent young man. What are you doing out here all alone? You must be a lost soul, because out here at this time only wolves and lost sheep roam. You don't strike me as a predator, so sheep, what can I do you for? I notice how your eyes gazes towards me. What is it about me that makes you mesmerized? That makes you hooked to me, boo? Is it my long legs, my thick thighs, my tight bum, or my hips don't lie? Is it the way I look at you, eyes piercing, heart glaze? Or is it my skin that bathes in milk and honey?
Wait, you're done?
Yeah.
Come on. Shikkiey, you won't play with my emotions like this.
Imesha. Bro, Imesha.
This is my show. You cannot play with me the way you want to play with me. Nah, nimekataa.
But si tumemaliza. Ulisema one
How?
last
Like,
piece na hiyo one last piece ni ya kuharakisha.
I was just getting ready. You know, I was getting comfortable.
Acha nikwambie ukikatiana haukatiani for long. Unapatiana kados hapa pale alafu unaacha make up their mind, you know. So that's exactly what I did.
So, are you single?
No.
Man, like this you know too much for someone who is not single.
But nimepitia a single phase for a while, so I understand the struggle. Yeah, I empathize with all my single ladies and guys out there. One day.
Uh-huh.
God ataonekania.
This is the thing with people who are in relationships or people who are married. They just like flex everywhere, unprovoked. Huh? My guys, I'm in a relationship. My boyfriend this, my girlfriend that, my wife, my husband. See what it
Sasa tusiporinga tutafanya nini? Hatuwezi waficha.
Today I can't talk badly about relationships today. I can't, because the spirit of the Lord is within me today.
Hallelujah.
So, but we shall be. The thing is, when you know a poet has been heartbroken, man, and anakuwaga na fire content. Uliza, can ask Robi akuperformie heartbreak pieces zake. Robi has 74 pieces za heartbreaks na love.
Na uko una count hata
honeymoon phase and then the breakup phase. So honeymoon phase, there are 2 pieces and then 72.
Manze, usimwanike hivyo akishwari mbele ya watu wake. Cheza chini man, cheza chini.
Yo, Shikkiey, thank you very much for being part of Poets You Should Know. And,
thank you so much for having me.
It's always been an experience for me, like getting to listen to your pieces, because man, we've been friends for so long. We've been performing for quite a while
minute.
Yeah, we've shared stages, written together. So man, it's just cool. And on behalf of everyone, thank you for being part of this tonight, and thank you for sharing your stories and being here, man. Nashukuru sana, asante.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So man, hey, thank you very much. Unaweza pair some few people shout out or a parting shot, and then
I just want to thank everyone who's tuned in to see me and to just support the artists and the poets who are performing and showcasing their art. It's been a really hard time during this pandemic, and we appreciate every little kind gesture that you show us. So we don't take it for granted. Keep it tuned for 100%. I think I've shared a stage with 100% too, and I'm thinking it's Kwani. Has he been in Kenya?
Yeah, 100% has been in Kenya twice.
Yes, we've shared a stage with him at Kwani Mike Open Live. I was being featured, and I'm thinking he was also being featured. I'm not sure, but I remember his performance, and I honestly can't wait.
He's been in Kenya twice, and he's been practically, I think, on every stage, every performance stage that was happening around that time. But yeah, he's coming in, and then I think we'll just ask him for the finer. See what I did there? Details. Yo, Shikkiey, man, asante sana. Peace out.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Shikkiey, our first featured act. And yo, man, that was a fire set. Mse karibu afanye tulie. And then just when we were getting comfortable with Mkati Ano, akamaliza piece. I'm just like, hey, Shikkiey, man. Yo, see. Anyway. It's okay. Naona Robi ako pale kwa comment section anasema nitapata mtu tu. Can we all laugh at Robi? Robi is saying atapata mtu tu. It's the hope that kills you, nothing else. Atitapata. The day when Robi finds a person, I'm going to give her 50,000 Kenya shillings. 50K. Akipata mse 50K, nitampea 50K. Sijui nitatoa wapi, but nitampea 50K. That is how bad her situation is. Even Safaricom is not with her. Tricky sana. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go to Ghana, Accra, Ghana, to introduce another Slam Africa champion. This guy is called 100%, and 100% is an Accra-based rapper and poet who's performed in different audiences in Ghana and basically around the world. He has wordplay on love, Ghana, Christianity, and this guy's even written about a mosquito. And I'm just like, okay. He is the 2014-2015 Ehalakasa Slam champ, and he has an album titled WTF, which he released on in 2017. He's featured in stages in Kenya, South Africa, and at the moment he's currently working on a book and an album to be released in 2021. So, ladies and gentlemen, any minute now, we are going to see none other than 100%, one logo line, Mr. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, on your screen, my G. Yo, put your mic on. Touch the screen and then it will pop.
Okay, I got it.
Do that.
I hear me now.
My G.
One logo line.
One logo line.
What's up, my friend? Good times, man. Good times. It's been too long.
Hey, man, yo, it's been too long. It's either you're going to come back or I'm going to come to Ghana.
No, whenever you come, just mention my name and I'll got you.
I see.
When I come, I'll mention your name and I know you've got me.
This is the thing. Huh? I'm coming to Accra and I'm gonna find you.
You know what? You've won. I'm not even going to compete. Like you.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm well, man. I'm blessed. Blessed, actually. Yeah.
So this is a question that I like asking almost every creative that I meet. First of all, can you introduce yourself to the people who are watching?
Okay, so hello everybody. That is it. I believe people are watching from Kenya, people are watching from Ghana, wherever. My name is actually Paul Fojo Jr., but on stage everybody calls me 100%. 100 like 100, but with an O. See it as two U's put together, making an O. So call it unique and uncommon put together to make original. I like to tell myself as a poet rapper. First poet, and then I put the words together and basically turn it into rap. I love music, and I'm basically a creative at heart. Just who have passion for poetry and music. Yeah, I just keep it short like that. Yeah.
Yo, man, it's an honor having you. appear on this platform because you've been to Kenya twice. I've seen you perform. I've interacted with you. We just like we did have a good time when you came here. So when I saw you as the featured act, I was like, yo, you guys are not ready for this man. Eh? You are not ready. Yeah. Logo line.
Logo line. Chale.
So how's the jollof out there?
Man, it's wicked. It's still on top of everything, man. No, but no, Ghana jollof beats every jollof in the world. I don't care what anybody says.
Man, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So there's a famous phrase that has been going around in Kenya.
Okay.
It says that you are pilau. Don't let anyone treat you as if you are jollof.
You are what? Say that first part again. You are
pilau. Pilau is our version of jollof, but high grade.
Okay.
High. You missed that part. High grade.
I'm hearing you by ignoring at the same time. Don't worry.
So it's good. It's good. It's good to have you back here. So anytime you're ready with your first piece.
Okay. Okay.
I believe you have 3 pieces.
I've got about 5, but if it's 3, I can just pick 3 and just shoot at them. That's it.
Okay. With according to the time, we'll just know how it goes. So anytime you're ready, the first piece. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The stage is yours.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me start with this one. This one is okay. Let me just start just straight up. Okay. It's a circus out here in the AM. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan are in a movie, and the sequel's in the PM. Shorty got a BM, cruising through the circle and going to Dubai at the same time. I swear I'm in a DM with the daily graphic chronicling the times with a guide on the daily that we should look in the mirror instead of being the spectator. It's a balancing act between journalism and fake news. Perception had a date with reality and ditched it for a current affair on multiple timelines in the rear view. His excuse, he was being social. Taking a selfie to prevent the Times from claiming he did not look this good in the past. Araba is on a trapeze balancing oranges with a figure and posture Victoria's Secret would die for. She is an expert in maneuvering between vehicles and other models, sporting toilet roll, charger cable, rodent traps and poison, snacks, ice cream, water, and other assorted beverages on tar-coated catwalks with white lines. In this concrete jungle, she has experience with change. Not with change, but with that of coins as opposed to a career or a bump in her imaginary bank account. Her math and beauty are considered fine, but her moving audience is uninterested in her story or what she has to offer unless they are in need of vitamin C. All she wants is success. Kwabna is also on the same path, but as a daredevil on a dash to get fast food from the crass dude who claims to make fast food, but will make you wait a harsh 2 minutes before you get that mad 2 pieces of chicken and fried rice in a takeaway package. He is now off with a box on his bike and a winter jacket that Drake used on his last tour. He is moving so fast that everything he sees is now sore. With no helmet and hate for red lights, he accelerates past vehicles and traffic lights. What at all is he chasing? Some say a dream. I bet dreams stop at when traffic lights turn red. For we dream most when we are stationary. We write our thoughts and emotions on a mental A4 pad, which on occasion will go on a menstrual cycle and eliminate what was a damn good idea. It's hilarious how what drives the nation gives advice that it never takes. Our public transport vehicles are multicolored and graffiti, painted or etched with wise sayings believed by people who often don't hold a license to drive. But why am I complaining when the lotto doctor isn't a millionaire? The assemblyman or woman is interested in politics for selfish reasons. Our gutters are choked like our lives. We are paying for luxury as a means to survive, trusting that our God will have mercy on us who have no mercy on our country. We are clowns all over, white makeup covering our true reflections. We paint smiles and hide sadness, harbor curses and display joy, sprinkle on some Christianity and act holier than thou. The world, after all, is a stage. So who are you in this grand picture? the one chasing a dream or creating a nightmare. It's a circus out here, but me, I wouldn't trade it for anything else other than paradise. But who has that? Thank you.
Man, yo, ho, ho, ho. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep saying these are the poets you should know. All the way from Kenya, we have Shikkiey. All the way from Accra, Ghana, we have 100%. And I don't even know what to say because this is legit stuff. This is fire. This is fire in the booth. This is fire. Yo, 100.
What's up?
Man, legit stuff. Who has paradise? Like, and I believe that's a rhetorical question. Yeah.
Yeah, rhetorical question. Yeah.
It's very. Man, that's. I don't. And then there's this line that you say, "We dream more when we are stationary." That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all
Awesome.
I'm gonna say.
Awesome, man.
So anytime you're ready, your second piece,
Okay,
we
cool.
are ready.
Okay, cool. This second piece is titled Punching Bag. I'll kind of give it. I wrote it when George Floyd died, but it is a more general response to how we as Black people or Africans face discrimination from the West or the world, or anyone who just hates us as people. I'm a punching bag. My life revolves around punches, jabs, kicks, sticks, an extension of the bone to hit, miss. No, that's not an option. You see, I can't dodge, I can't sit, just hang around all day, not doing shit. You see, I'm frustrated and afraid. Because for just hanging around, you can lose your life. For standing up to injustice, you could lose your light. And even in cooperation, you could lose your fight. It seems fixed, so whatever I do, I lose the right to have a say about the way things go. This storm has lasted too long and I'm tired because of the way we go. Like the rain to the grave. No hero, just another sack of trash hearing. No means no what we know. Every time I hope, all I see here and here in the Valley Chalet is just mean folk. I'm a punching bag. Made of sand, so stand strong to absorb wrong. This here is a bad song. Wrong lyrics. Are you listening? It's a trap song. We can't form words properly. Lips are swollen. You see, we trap songs, smash songs, rape women. You see, we bash all who are weaker than us because we demand small. Abuse turn coping mechanisms because we bad small. Someone beats us every day. They take turns. We are a passport to power and strength. They use us to pass more gates of success. We are just a bad sport. No matter how far we go, we are just a sad sore. Duct tape and bandages don't heal. They are an attack call or attack to ignore the pain caused. These wannabe boxers, you see, they are nothing but chainsaws, cutting us from our roots so that we behave wrong. Those still connected never understand the theme song. So go about life thinking they are free from the mean God. But they poison brothers and sisters, so they now are chainsaws. Graduated with degrees, so they are movie cremate saw. They do worse, get PhDs to pull us down and wage war. So we are divided punching bags, and they heavyweights portrayed strong. We forgot that we trained them, but that debate has played long. I'm just tired of the punches. I cry, but remain strong. I just wish a punching bag could evolve and mean more, be treated as an equal, have access to the same score, not treated as a nothing, discarded with screens gone, but treated with respect, not garbage as deemed wrong. just a punching bag with dreams to be long in the ring as a boxer, fighting like them to mean more. Thank you.
This is the thing that I'm going to tell you for everyone who's watching and everyone who's listening. Today's featured act, like, they did not come to play. They came here to make us cry, you know, and trying to make us feel, oh, man. Yeah, it's all. What made you write this piece? Like, what prompted you say, like, oh, you know what, I'm going to write about this?
When as I think as artists or as poets, clearly we are moved to write poems when things happen based on what happens around us in our life. And I think at the early part of this year, I think if you're a Black person and you heard about what was going on in America, even though you're not an American, you feel, you're like, no, this is wrong. We've been hearing this thing all the time, and right now there are too many Black people that are just dying. However, so that's really what it was, the whole George Floyd thing that inspired me to write it. But I didn't want to write it from the place of an American, because generally as Black people, wherever we are, for some reason, even by others of our own skin, we feel hate towards ourselves. People just hate us for some strange reason. Look at what's happening in in Nigeria. In every country, you feel some sort of hate towards you as an individual. And imagine that as a punching bag. That's what we are. People are just punching us. They are punching us, and they are forgetting that it is the punching bag that makes the boxer. In actual fact, we are boxers. For some reason, we are just held back and we are not fighting, as we should, because it is through our backs that the world is able to evolve. And that's just a fact. If Black people or Africa didn't exist, the whole world will not be where it is at. Knowledge, power, everything we know as a world today came off us, the punching bags. So I wrote it in that frame for just to kind of paint it clear that sometimes we misbehave, and it's not because we want to misbehave, but because of what has been done to us. That's why we act in the way that we behave. So basically, that's what about me writing that piece.
That piece is powerful. It's very potent. And the other thing that I like about such pieces is the documentation continues. It's a form of protest that most people wouldn't think like it's effective, but the thing with that is the documentation process continues, that at any given point in history there's someone who talked about these things, and the people who come after us are going to know, like, this is what happened and this is how these guys were. And for me, it really amazes me, and I really respect creatives or artists who go through that channel, because it's very powerful. It's not something that is light. It's very powerful. It's very daring and courageous. So, man, all I'm going to say is, man, thank you for writing that piece, and for just hanging around. You could lose your life. That was the line for me, man. Like, I didn't like, it took me like very, very far. Yeah. And the pieces you guys have chosen today, just like a reflection of how I've lived my life as a creative and as a Kenyan who like really wants better for this country, and for just hanging around, you could lose your life, man. I almost lost my life in a protest a couple of years back, and it just hit me now that I was just there, I did not have any weapons. I just had a voice and ideas, but I could have lost my life. So, man, thank you very much. And anytime you're ready with your third piece, I think that should be our final piece. You can do it, man.
Okay. So I'm going to be using music with this. This poem is titled Questions. Goofy, just let me know when I start playing the instrumental. Just let me know whether you can hear me or not. Okay, that's what.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear the instrumental play?
Yeah, I can hear it.
And you can hear my voice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we're good. Okay. Yeah. They say the pen is mightier than the sword, but isn't mightier than the smartphone. Is social media a reflection of who we are in our own zone? Since the word rhymes, is that why we don't care about our ozone? Layer is a concept, but do we apply it to our own shows? I hear Photoshop makes us perfect. So are we now imperfections? Is everything nowadays going to be decided by elections? There are Decepticons around us. Can't you see the deception? When you look in the mirror, tell me, do you see your own reflection? Cause your profile pic on social media says different. Your snap tweets, pics all say different things about you in real life. Who are you trying to please? The selfies are too much. Who are you trying to teach? What doctor prescribed the tablets we use to consume our media? Instead consumption exposing us to some new bacteria. If further it's a better, we better break in the area or mosquito sucking blood and just giving people malaria because the symptoms are similar. It's fake news malaria causing us to change the way we see things as familiar. What is sex so familiar? What are sex things peculiar? What are cell phones so personal used to capture exteriors? Are our values changing? Is the smartphone the new criteria? Is social media coffee we get from the cafeteria? The smartphone, the cafeteria, caffeine, the bacteria making us addicted, believing scams in Nigeria? Are the cracks on the screen the pain we feel in the interior? If so, are the cracks larger on the smartphones in Syria? We may be more connected, but are handcuffed to the internet. Charged with electricity, we treat each other with disrespect. Mobile prison cells may be causing us to be circumspect. But who here is the prison warden? Is it the ISPs and their intellect? The question on my mind are in gigabytes and terabytes. We started at floppy disks and have evolved into a megabyte cloud of information, globally accessible to the ever bright, who sometimes use this power for evil. I ask, is the world ever right? I end this series of questions with the same one I started with. It may contain the answer, or it may be just the starter kit. If the pen is mightier than the sword, is it mightier than the smartphone? Then again, you can't turn a pen off as you would a smartphone. Thank you.
Man. What else do you say? What else do you say? How do you begin a piece by saying the Decepticons around us? Do you see the deception? I'm like, yo, that's some Optimus Prime.
Bumblebee sting.
Bumblebee. There's man. Yo, man, you make me happy. Like, you make me happy. First time I met you, and I was like, man, okay, who's this guy with beards? 10 cells all around his chin. I'm like, who's this guy with beards? I'm like, okay. Let me go say hi. And then, like, yo, man, you're a cool person, a very straight person, and I love your art. I love how you write. I love how you perform and the dedication. Because, to be honest, man, poetry is not easy, man.
It's a
And
gift.
to know that someone is like, yo, someone is still writing, someone is still performing. It gives me happiness. So when I say you make me happy, like that's where I'm coming from.
I feel you.
That, I know a poet from Ghana who is 100%, like doesn't have us, but he still has beards, dead cells all around, dead. You see, okay. Let me write a piece.
Mufasa.
Yeah. And like, I see dead cells around me. I see dead cells around me.
Oh man.
Yo, man, Hondred, on behalf of everyone who's watching, thank you very much for joining this platform tonight. Time has been is I don't know if time has ever been on our side.
It never is. It never is.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we are out of time, but it's been so nice interacting with you and seeing you after, what is it, a year?
I think it's a year, right? No. It's 2 years. It's 2 years.
It's 2 years.
I know because, but when I was in Kenya last, my second son was just about to be born. When I came back, he was born. And he was born on my birthday. So I know that it's 2 years since I was in Kenya. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2. And we were what you last performed at Slam Africa. There was a preliminary happening.
The last time, yes, Slam Africa, yeah, Slam Africa.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good. It's good to see you. The moment I step in Ghana, I'm just going to say 100%, and I better be brought to you, man.
To be on the safe side, let me know before you land, just to be on the safe side. I inform my guys on the ground. That
you can't, man. You can't trust these people, ladies. You can't trust these people. Huh? No, but thank you very much for joining the live. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences and your poetry. And I just wish you all the best. You're currently working on 2 projects. You have a book,
yeah,
and you have an album to be launched in 2021.
Yeah.
And you also have a previous album that you did in 2017.
Yes.
Are they available on any streaming platform?
The first album, WTF, is available on all major platforms. I mean, from Visa to all the major platforms, you find them there. I think the second one will be same story. The same story. I'll make sure to keep you and my Kenyan family posted on what is happening, with me. Especially with the book, because once I'm done with it, I'll be doing a couple more. So I would definitely want to be doing some sort of visits to other African countries, and I'm hoping my fam down there will hold me down when I decide to come down to Kenya. So let's see how it goes. That's what's in the pipeline, and that's my dream.
Yeah, we are here. You have our support full time, yeah, I'm just excited to know that you're working on projects and they're ready for release come 2021. So you're all the best, man, and thank you very much for being part of this tonight.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
One logo line.
One logo line. Keep it real. Keep it 100 all the time.
Yeah. Thank you, bruh. I don't know the signs you've been making, so I've just been making mine as well. So I'll see you soon.
Logo line. One logo line.
Yeah.
Nice one, good.
Whatever that means.
You are crazy, man.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Ghana is a Slam Africa champ. was one of our featured acts tonight, none other than 100%. And that brings us to the end of our featured act segment. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are, I say, 16 minutes past the time that we normally have. Man, to all our featured acts and to all the people who did their open mic, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. I've had so much fun with you. The poetry was top notch. The craftsmanship was legit. Like it was really, really dope. And the thing I like about this online platform is every time we're doing this, it keeps getting better. We have featured acts. They bring their game, and at the end of this show, you do realize these are the poets that you should know. We have Shikkiey, who's a Slam Africa champ from Kenya. We have 100%, who's also a Slam Africa champ from Ghana. And by the end of this show, you should realize that they are the poets that you should know. So follow them on their pages. Mention them everywhere you see. If you see their artwork somewhere, they are promoting an event, share, buy the tickets, talk about it. And that's the only way we are going to grow. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce Seymour for one more piece. And then we call it a wrap. Mr. Director, see utuweke screen. I'm tired of seeing this bearded guy on my screen. Cool. So go the camera.
All right. Thank you one more time. I'm gonna give you my last piece. This one's a song that I've never performed anywhere. I wrote it juicy and
musicians with church. I wrote this song a while back. I haven't performed.
See judge. All right.
Mama told me, don't you be afraid. There will always be another way. The choice is set before you. What will you do if you never find another way? Hold on to me, give me your hand and I will guide you in everything. Give all what you have and you will find in time. I will always be around. I will always be around for you. I will always be around. I will always be around for you. I will give me your hand and I will find that you in time you'll find. I will always be around. I will always be around for you. I will always be around. I will always be around for you.
Thank you so much. Right.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of this Poets You Should Know. Man, it's just been a wonderful evening with you guys over here, watching, encouraging us through the comments. To our featured acts, thank you very much for sharing your stories, for just writing poetry and keeping the word going. To Eddie, man, Eddie, say asante sana for coming through. We are having a rehearsal tonight, so I don't know what time you're going to sleep, but we are good. So thank you very much. for being part of this. In a couple of days, we're going to announce our featured acts and the plans we have for the rest of the year. So stay tuned. Follow our pages, Poets You Should Know, everywhere. And we also follow back. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, thank you very much. I'm going to pay out the background music when I was saying all this. When you are happy there,
Nakupea time yako.
Usimamisho yako. Saying you are happy. Put the background music. Pick. Stop strumming. Perfect. So guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. Kwaherini. Mr. Director, tutoe kwa screen. Tutoe kwa screen, Mr. Director. Yo, director, tutoe kwa screen, say. So machine, say, tutoe kwa screen bana. Atutoki hapa before tutoe kwa screen. Msee bana.